Hey guys, Mike Donato here from Fireman Canada, and today we'll be looking at the Jura D6. Looking at our D6, we're using some key accessories today from Jura. We have our glass milk container, HP1 milk tube, and cup warmer S. Now, this machine is an entry-level unit in the Jura line. Really simple and stays true to the fit and finish of a high-quality Jura product. With this unit, aesthetically, you'll notice it's all black, so it's very clean lines. It's got some subtle chrome accents on the knobs, the dials, the spouts here. Kind of really sets it apart. It gives it more significance. Now, when looking at it, the key features of this machine are that it makes 7 drinks. The drinks are 1 espresso and 2 espressos, 1 coffee, 2 coffees. Milk, you can use that for a hot chocolate, cappuccino, and hot water for tea. The unit features a 1.9 liter water tank that comes out from the side. We're also using our Claire Smart filter. I like the side loading. You can kind of manipulate it if you have a valence, which is cool. The power button is located on the top. And what you will notice is a familiar piece, which is the bypass. Now this machine actually doesn't use the bypass. So whatever beans you're putting in this Aroma G2 grinder is what you're gonna get. You can't actually bypass it like some of the other units you've seen, like the E8 and S8 and other videos. Now the way this machine works, super simple. You have your LED display here, and it really guides you through. So by turning this, I can kind of switch through my options here. Let's say I wanted to do an espresso. I click my espresso. Now, as usual, I'm using my favorite Fireman coffee. What you'll notice here is I actually have these kind of like dots, and the dots are almost like a timer, so it gives you an idea of how quickly your shot will start and finish. So you'll notice they're quickly filling up. I can turn it to see what I have it programmed at, which is 2 ounces. Now, if on the fly I wanted it to be less or more, I can always change that, or stop it if someone feels, you know what, that's too long. We'll automatically stop, or I can wait for it to time out like all the other machines. So there's a very long espresso, nice crema, super hot, amazing as usual. For your cappuccino, also super simple. All I need to do is turn my button here, find the cappuccino option and select it. Now, this machine is a 2-stage machine. So what that means is the frother is located just to the right of the spouts here. And the way that works is it'll actually ask me to open the spout when it's ready, which is this piece here. You'll notice it's kind of lit up. So it says open, I turn it, I have it connected to my milk. I have my timeout switch here, which shows me how far I am. I can stop it at any time by closing it. But it's not a true one-touch machine similar to like the E8, the S8, the N8 you've seen in other videos. So once I get to this point where they're all filled, I'm gonna simply turn the switch to close it, move my cup to the middle, and wait for my espresso. Now I'll have the same timer here for my espresso, and I have that set to do 2 ounces. Again, on the fly, you can always change it, but you can program your machine to your specific cup. So if you have, a set of cappuccino cups, latte cups, espresso cups, everything can be programmed and dialed in. And you don't really have to worry about who's using the machine. It'll always be the same. And there we go, 1 perfect cappuccino. Like you can see the milk foam, it's a beautiful microfoam. The way it kind of settles as well, it gives you that cool 3D. The longer I let it sit, the more you're gonna get that. Guests really love it. If you're serving this, I think it's almost like a party trick, super cool. And really the machine just does it naturally, which is great. And I'm using homogenized milk, which I find gives me the best foam from any machine, whether that's traditional, super automatic. I only use that. I mean, you could use almond milks and different things with the machines, but really it's personal preference. Yeah, amazing as usual. Now, cleaning, super easy with this guy. Tray comes out here, like all the other machines. I have my pucks, which are really nice and ground. Sorry, I'm having a hard time. They're kind of hot. I don't want to grab them. You can actually see the steam. So you know how hot these machines prepare their coffee. Liquid's caught on the bottom tray, and it'll always prompt you for these things. So it'll say empty tray, fill water, fill beans. So it's a pretty straightforward machine. It takes a little bit of getting used to like anything else, but I personally love it. Other than that, you can do hot water. So let's say you're a tea drinker and that sort of thing. If I just turn this dial here without actually selecting anything, what you'll notice is water's coming out. Now, if you notice I just made a cappuccino and I poured my hot water, it's a little bit murky. So if you're gonna do one and then the other, you'll kind of want to run it for a sec, and then you'll get your clean water. People use that for different things. Obviously tea, another thing could be preheating your cups if you don't want to use the cup warmer. I do find the cup warmers are like a great accessory, very slim, really nice on the counter. Hot cups, hot coffee. Very, very simple. Check out our cup warmer video to get more information on that. Now, if I wanted to do my 2 option, what you'll notice scrolling through the dial here is it says espresso, coffee, and then my cappuccino. It doesn't actually say 2. So in order for me to get 2 cups out of this, what I would actually do is select espresso and click it twice. Now it says 2 cups. So I'm gonna get my 2 espresso cups here, put them underneath. And this machine actually has several grind settings. So you have your mild, normal, strong, and extra strong. Like all the other Jura machines, we're gonna be using PEP. So you'll notice the pulsating technology when your espresso is getting brewed. More aromatic, better experience, better espresso. Definitely for a super automatic, phenomenal coffee. I would serve this to anyone, any day of the week. So I have my 2 cups set to be at 1 ounce. As soon as 1 ounce is done, these will automatically stop. There's my 2 espressos. Really nice, really simple. And then I have my 2 coffees, which works the exact same way. Now you can actually select the grind setting when you're doing 2 cups. It automatically grinds out at the max amount of coffee it can. When you're doing a single cup, you do have the option to actually turn the dial while that's happening. So if I click espresso again on the single, I can turn this dial while it's grinding and I can see all of my options. Mild, normal, strong, extra strong. Get my cup ready, put it underneath. And that's great. Depending on the types of strength and types of coffee you're using, you might want to play with that to kind of find what works best for you and your personal taste. This will always time out. I can stop it. Super quick, super simple, and super quiet with the Aroma G2 grinder. Last 2 things I want to talk about is programming and doing just milk for hot chocolates. For programming, you have this really nice LED panel, which is touch. You'll notice there's a P here. All you have to do is hold that. It'll bring you into your secondary menu. So I have my rinse option, buttons. So buttons is where you can actually program your drinks. So basically strength and length, hardness. So when you get the machine, you can choose to either use your filters or descaler. It comes with a water testing strip as well. You can set the water hardness off from. Another great little feature. So you can set the amount of time that the machine will actually turn off from its last use. So if no one uses it for an hour, 2 hours, whatever you may set it to, it'll automatically shut down. Great for energy conservation. Units, you can switch between milliliters and ounces. Personally, I prefer ounces, just quicker because you're going up by half-ounce increments as opposed to 5 milliliters. And language. So if you want to learn a new language, you can also do that with this machine. Final feature I want to talk about is my milk. So right here, you'll notice there's a small little kind of frother picture. If I wanted to do just milk without coffee, let's say hot chocolate, I actually fill this up with chocolate powder or something like that first, put my cup underneath, select this button here. The machine will start to heat up, so you actually have to hold it. Perfect, so now it says milk heating. Now, once it says ready, you're gonna see this tap lights up. It's gonna say tap open, you open it. Similar to the cappuccino, automatically start drawing your milk, heating it, steaming it, frothing it, put it in the cup for you, turn it off to stop. Now if that's ready, turn. I can clearly see my milk is going down here, increasing here. I have my timer set as well. At any time I can stop it. So if I was doing it for, one of my nieces or nephews who I'm very limited with how much I can give them, I would stop it short. And there we go. Fresh milk for a hot chocolate. In general, if I were to give you my closing thoughts on this machine, I think it's great. I really, really like it. There's some features that could be critical to other people that are missing, like the bypass. I also find that I prefer the 1-stage frothers to the 2-stage. It's just simpler to use. Not that there's anything wrong with this, but that's a personal preference thing. And it depends what kind of drinks you like. Anyways, thank you for watching. Follow us on Instagram at @FIAM_Canada for some cool giveaways and unique content. And don't forget to check out our website, www.fiama.ca.